we just mentioned Leicester, we're going to jump to them. They lost 1-0 away to Burnley, and now they are sitting just 2 points off the relegation zone. Look, do you think, for me, I think it's you can credit Leicester as much as you want. They've won the Champions League group, really impressive. The last 16, it's amazing. But when it comes to league form, I think it's absolutely shocking with the situation they're in right now. What do you think?
It's incredibly. You're right. It's incredibly concerning, is the word, really, for Leicester, because it is unprecedented to think that they were champions last year and now they're almost going to be relegated. They're in that sort of battle now. I think it's fair to say they are in the relegation battle. And as you mentioned, they have done well in the Champions League, and we kind of used that as an excuse a little bit, sort of a few months ago, because they had Champions League games, and I suppose you could argue rightly they were concentrating on that, but they haven't played the Champions League for over a month now, and they're still not really picking up the form. The players they had last year that were performing really well, Vardy and Mahrez, we don't really see anything from them at all. I don't really know what's happened. Obviously, we know last year they had that massive team spirit, and they're sort of riding the crest of the wave, because they're almost everybody wanted them to win. Everybody apart from like the Tottenham fans were pretty much cheering on a Leicester league. But I honestly don't know what it is they need, because it's not like they don't have good players. I know they've lost Kante. He was a key individual to their title success, but they're still technically on paper, a very good team. I don't know if they just relaxed because like, oh, we've won the league, what else can we achieve, sort of thing. But
yeah, I was just going to come on to that as well. The fact that you can celebrate Leicester's fairy tale story for so long. I think the party for Leicester went from May all the way through the summer, and I don't blame it. It could go on for years to come. But it comes to the point where you've just got to focus and think, get back to winning games, get back to staying in this league, because right now, as you said, it's a relegation battle for them, which they shouldn't be at all. A few results could swing their way and they could be back in mid-table again, but we saw the Leicester we saw last season, and they pushed, and now they're not. And why is that, Bryce?
I think it is just kind of what Luke said there, that kind of, well, we've won the league, what can we do now? Champions League was, the next step, and they did perform well in that. And so you do have that kind of new, fresh challenge there. Whereas,
Is that down to the players relaxing, or Ranieri himself just going easy and say, we'll make it when it comes to Champions League, the league. We can relax a bit more. Do you think it's down to him or the players?
Probably a wee bit of both. I mean, it's whenever you see Ranieri in kind of post-match interviews last season, he was really, smiley, giving really upbeat answers. This season he kind of seems a wee bit more down and kind of a wee bit more toned, if you see what I mean. But at the same time, a big part of Leicester last season was Jamie Vardy going on this, was it 15 goals he went on? And
it was 12, was it 12 consecutive games?
12, something like that. It was a long run anyway.
First English player, mind you, and to do it within one season. I think Ruud van Nistelrooy did it before, but that was over 2 seasons.
Yeah. Right, okay. So, I mean, he's done that, and then he's not had that same form this season.
It's almost like from riches to rags for Vardy, I think.
Kind of, yeah.
Because as we know, he did have an offer to go to Arsenal in the summer, and he did reject and stayed at it. But when you do stay, you've got to put your all into it, and you think he's not done that this year.
Well, I don't know if he'll be getting another offer from Arsenal. Let's put it that way.